We're actually going to start laying down on our backs. So grab your water, grab your coffee, do whatever you got to do. And then once you lay down, I just want you to bend your knees, plant your feet wide to the mat, let your knees touch, snuggle your shoulder blades down, hands start on your belly. Close your eyes, and just start by connecting to your breath. So check in with how you feel physically. Maybe notice the state of your mind. Notice any emotions that you have for today. And then focus your breath and all of your attention to where your hands are. So into your navel, take a deep inhale and exhale. 2 more like that. Big breath in. Big breath out. And 1 more. Deep breath. And release it. So you can let go of your hands and then reach your arms up and overhead. You can do big like snow angels or sand angels depending on where you are, and then start to just swish your knees side to side. And then bring your feet hips width apart, and then lift your feet so they're at the height of your knees. So your knees are right over your hips, your ankles are at the height of your knees. Inhale, reach your arms back behind you, backs of hands hover over the floor. Exhale, bring your elbows towards your knees. Guess what? We're in crow already. Inhale, hover your knees, reach your arms back. Exhale, elbows to knees. So we're going to do 3 more. Inhale, reach back, knees hover. Exhale, elbows to knees. And 2 more at your own pace. So just gentle core movements. Should feel good on the low back, should feel good on your shoulders. And then pause the last time you connect your elbows to your knees. So feel how your tailbone lifts a little bit off the floor. And then imagine like you're going to plant your palms onto the ceiling. And then feel like you're pushing the ceiling away from you. Like it's crushing you. And you're like, no, don't crush me. And then feel how your shoulder blades wrap around and broaden across the back of your chest. Take 1 more breath in. And then exhale, plant your feet down to the mat. Arms can do whatever feels good. Push down into your heels. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge. Exhale, lower your hips back down. Do 2 more like that. Inhale, lift hips. If you want, reach your arms overhead. I like this variation. Exhale, hips down, arms down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, reach up and back. And exhale, lower. Then lift your feet again. You're going to cross your right thigh on top of your left for eagle. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, left elbow crosses under right. So just bring the backs of your hands together for this one. Don't try to do it too intense of the twist with the arms. Then inhale, reach your fingers overhead, point your toes forward. Exhale, bring your elbows towards your knees. 2 more like that. Inhale, extend outward. Exhale, come in. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbows to knees. Then inhale, unwind. Any movements that feel good, do it. Feet plant, hips width apart, lift them straight up. Opposite side, cross left thigh on top of right. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, cross right elbow under left. Backs of hands touch. You're not going to move your legs that much. Inhale, knees go a little forward, elbows go up. Exhale, elbows towards knees. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, unwind. Reach your arms overhead. Feet wide, plane them down. One last swish of your knees side to side. Maybe do those little snow angels or arm angels. Make your wings. And then cross your ankles. So do it the natural way and then cross the weird way. If you want, you can grab the backs of your knees and then rock forward and back on your spine a few times. So whenever I rock up, I like to just tap my toes to the mat, hold it in boat, swing back, come back up. So you're using your core this whole time to stop you. And now, switch the cross to natural way. Do a few more rocks. And if you want to add crow to this, touch your elbows to your knees. Fun, yeah? And then you're going to rock yourself all the way up. Flip forward, face down, table pose. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, micro bend elbows, any movement with your hips that feel good. And then moving through cat-cow. Inhale, drop belly down, lift your tail, lift your gaze. Exhale, arch your spine, tuck your tailbone, look to belly. 2 more. Inhale, drop down for cow, lift your heart and your head. Exhale, arch up, look to your belly. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Back to neutral. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Open twist. Exhale, plant it down. Other side. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, lower. 2 more each side. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, release. From here, inhale, extend your right leg back, flex your toes down. Exhale, knee towards right elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, knee towards right elbow again. One more. Inhale, straight back behind you. Exhale, knee to elbow. You're going to round up just a little bit, push the floor away. Then inhale, extend your right leg back. Bend your knee so you're not lifting up, you're squaring hips down. You want your knee at the same height as your hips. And then from here, either stay here or you can ground down through your right hand and reach your left hand back towards your heel. So if you want to bend the knee a little bit more, you can grab onto the ankle, and then instead of lifting your knee up, you're going to pull your foot straight back. So it's more of a shoulder opener in your left front shoulder. And then if the back bend is a little too much, pull your low ribs in and keep pulling your right foot back. Take one more breath here. Exhale, let go, release down. Any movements that feel good, do it. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale, left leg extends straight back, flex the toes down. Exhale, left knee or left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg straight back. Exhale, knee towards elbow. One more time. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, left leg straight back. So keep the hip level and then just bend your left knee. From here, either stay or ground down through your left hand. Reach your right hand back, so thumb down. You can bend your left foot a little more to grab onto the ankle. And then keep your hips squaring down and forward. And then just maybe pull straight back with your left shin. Gently tuck your left ribs down and in. Right ribs face towards the floor. Take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Shake it out, move it out. And then if it's comfortable, tuck your toes and either come to kneeling. If you can sit on your heels, cool. If that's not cool, just stay upright. You can do the same thing, just you won't get as much of a stretch in the arch of your feet. Inhale, reach both arms straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand down, side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend left. So if you're still kneeling, it looks like this. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right again. So you just lower your right hand towards your thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. We're going to do one more. Inhale, extend both arms straight up. Exhale, right arm down, side bend. Feel your left ribs opening. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend left. Cool. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, palms plant down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. When you're ready, hips up and back, down dog. So bend your knees a lot for this first down dog. You want to make a nice neutral spine. Push your ribs towards your thighs. Move around in any way that feels good. Do what you like. Then next inhale, reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee towards right elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, right leg extends up and back again. Exhale, knee towards right elbow, so same thing. One more, inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, three-leg dog last time. Exhale, right foot plants between hands. Your option, high or low lunge, drop the knee if you like. Inhale, root to rise. So find your crescent and Vinyasa, and then just kind of move your arms around. Again, you're at home, no one can see you, maybe your pet, maybe your family. What do you care what they think? So interlace your fingers, you're gonna push your palms forward, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, lift your palms up to the ceiling, gentle back bend. Exhale, point them straight forward. Two more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, half lower. One more, inhale, reach. This is like Superwoman arms. Exhale, arms level with the floor. Release, shake out your hands. Inhale, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, release fingers either side of your right foot. Inhale, open your right arm up to the ceiling, twist. Exhale, hands down. So step your left foot forward enough that you can lower the heel. So if you have the knee down, you can just straighten your right leg. And then start to straighten your right leg all the way, micro bending into the knee for pyramid pose. So from here, push into your feet. Use your legs to float your hands. So you're going to lift your heart a little more, tuck your low ribs in, hands either to your hips or grab your forearms behind you. Take 2 deep breaths. Release your fingers towards the floor, bend your right knee, step your left foot forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, upward facing hands, reach up. Exhale, squat into your chair. Knees bend, hips go back. Check out all 10 of your toes. Most of your weight is in your heels. Again, you can do whatever you want with your arms. If you like to ski or pretend like you're doing reps or cheerleader. Anything that feels fun for your shoulders to do while your hips and your butt get some work. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach all the way up again. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold, right foot steps back. Your choice, high or low lunge, same thing other side. Push into your feet, inhale, rise to your crescent. So shoulders relaxed. Again, do whatever you want with your arms. Free time. So if you're still working with crow, you're gonna focus on maybe connecting your elbow towards your knee, because that is a pivotal point, pivotal area. Then interlace your fingers the weird way, so the other index fingers on top of your interlacing. Push your palms forward, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Inhale, point your palms straight up, maybe look up. Exhale, lower your arms level. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, level down. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Baby back bends. Exhale, level. Release, shake out your fingers. Inhale, arms reach straight up. Exhale, fingers frame your front foot. You can tent your right fingers down or plant the palm. Inhale, left arm lifts to twist. Exhale, lower your left fingers down. Step your right foot forward enough that the heel lowers. Straighten through your left leg. So micro bend to your left knee, pull your left hip back slightly, ribs towards your left thigh, and then work through the legs, root to float your hands, lift your heart a little. So when we're down here, it usually just makes us like collapse over, but using the legs allows us to root and lift up. Hands to hips or clasp behind you. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly release your fingers down, bend your left knee, pick up your right heel. Inhale, step back to plank. So we're going to hold plank here. So scoot your toes back so they're under your heels. Lift your heels and the backs of your feet up to the ceiling. And then you're going to do mountain climbers. So do like 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back into plank. Lower knees, mount all the way to the floor. Whew. Forcing you to do some cardio, yeah? Take your hands down so they're by your ribs, so just below your bra strap line. Pull your elbows in, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Float your palms off the floor. Look at the top front edge of your mat. Inhale, lift your head and heart, baby cobra. Exhale, lower your chin towards the floor. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees off of the mat so you're engaging your legs. Push into your knuckles. Inhale, push yourself up to plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Move around in a way that feels good. And then let's just do a variation, the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Shoulders come over your wrists. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog again. 1 more. Exhale, knee towards elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left foot plants between the hands. This time, lower your right heel down for warrior 1 stance. Root through your legs, left knee over ankle. Inhale, rise for warrior 1. So gently tuck your lower ribs in. You can lean back, but you don't want to be arching back so you're dumping into your low back. You want all of the work to be being done by your front core as opposed to your low back. Then from here, interlace your fingers, point your knuckles down, pull your shoulder blades together. Just kind of like swish side to side with your arms. Then take 1 more breath in. Exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder on top of or inside your left knee. Head down, knuckles up. 2 deep breaths here. Release your fingers, frame your left foot, look forward. You're going to walk your fingers forward, shift your weight so that you can float your right toes, pull your right knee in towards your chest, and then push into your left foot. Take your hands to your heart, slowly rise to stand. As you come up, lift your right knee, touch your right elbow to your right knee, left palm by your side pointing down. Inhale, extend, just tap your right toes down as your right arm lifts up. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, reach up, tap your right toes, barely any weight if any. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, plant your right foot down, reach your right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Bend your knees, move around in a way that feels good. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, knees bend, hips bent, chair pose. So again, look down, make sure you can see all 10 toes. Start to sink a little deeper. So as you go to lower, don't keep your heart lifting, pull your low ribs in. And if you're not sure what that means, hands to your heart and belly. And if you feel your hands coming away from each other, bring them a little close together by flexing your spine. Go low, 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 low. Push into your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up, stand up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Fingers down, left foot steps back, lower the left heel. So again, warrior one stance. Right knee over right ankle. Root through your feet. Inhale, rise. Warrior one again. So then here, if you want, cactus the arms. As you lean back, again, tuck those ribs in. So you're leaning more from your hips as opposed to your lower or middle spine. So it's going, arching from the center of your chest up and leaning back from your hips down. Then interlace your fingers behind you the weird way, put the other thumb on top. Inhale, knuckles low, squeeze your shoulder blades together, swish a little side to side. Take one more breath in. Exhale, humble warrior. Right shoulder on top of or inside your knee. Head down, knuckles up. 2 deep breaths here. If you're gripping with your toes, try to shift your weight so there's less tension in your toes. Release your fingers either side of your right foot. Shift forward, lift your left heel. So float your left foot, pull your left knee into your chest as much as you can. Push into your right foot, hands to heart. Slowly rise to stand. Feel the power in your right leg. Keep your left knee lifted, right hand to hip. Inhale, extend your left arm up. Exhale, elbow to knee. So this is actually a Tai Chi move. Inhale, left leg straightens, right or left arm up. Exhale, elbow towards knee. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, left foot down, left arm up. Level the balance in your feet. Exhale, arch over to the right. Inhale, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold over your legs. Any movements that feel good, do it. Then from here, inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees. Touch your upper arms somewhere onto your knees. Plant, imagine like there's a wall right in front of your mat that you're touching, and then push that imaginary wall away. Shift your weight forward and just lift your heels. So lots of engagement here. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower your heels, plant your palms down. Step back to plank. Take a big breath in plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor, however you want to get there. This time, untuck your toes, reach your hands back behind you to interlace your fingers, point your knuckles back, look down towards the front edge of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms, legs, and heart. Exhale, lower legs and heart. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, different version of locust. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands under shoulders. Inhale, push up table. If you want to do a reverse plank, cool. If you want to do a Vinyasa flow, cool. Do whatever you want. We'll eventually make our way to downward facing dog. Okay, from down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look at your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, and then hop your toes to your thumbs. Lower your heels down if that's comfy. Touch your upper arms to your knees. Push away that imaginary wall away from you. Maybe lift back up onto your toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your hips. Plant your palms to the floor. So from here, start to shift your weight forward so that your elbows come over your wrists. If you're not sure it's happening, it'll just be way too hard to lift any of your feet. So then maybe one foot lifts, tap the toes down. Other foot lifts, tap the toes. Do 2 more each side. If you already have lifts, then just float the toes down, barely touching the mat. And then from here, if you want, step or float back to plank, maybe chaturanga. Do a flow, don't do a flow. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. This time you stay in high lunge. Inhale, reach up crescent. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Take the upper right arm to your right knee. Inhale, lift up. Imagine like you're pushing a ceiling above you. Exhale, bend elbows, right elbow to right knee. 1 more. Inhale, reach up, press up. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Keep that contact. Plant your palms down. Shift forward, put weight in your right foot to lift your left foot. Plant the foot back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms plant down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, half lower, lower all the way down if you want. I'm just going to hold plank. Inhale to either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, come forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. 1 more. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left foot plants forward. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, elbows bend 90 degrees. Tap your left elbow to your left knee. Inhale, lift up, push up. Exhale, elbows bend, hinge forward, tap your knee. 1 more.
Inhale, lift and push. Exhale, bend your elbows. Make that contact between your left elbow and your left knee. Then plant your palms down. Shift your weight into your left foot. Float your right leg. Exhale, plant it back down. Inhale, rise. One last time. Exhale, plant palms. Step back to plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your chest and your collarbone. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Wherever you are, take 3 deep breaths. Okay, inhale, lift your right leg high. Open the hip, bend the knee if that feels good, and then move the knee around. Make sure you keep a little bend in your left knee. Micro bend to your elbows. And then inhale, extend your right leg back, flex your toes down. Exhale, bring your right shin forward, lower your left knee down for pigeon. So you're gonna start by staying up in your pigeon. So bring your fingertips to frame your right leg. Wiggle your hips a little side to side. If you want a little more stability, you can tuck your left toes and keep them tucked. You could even lift your left knee, move a little side to side. And then lower your hips if you lifted them. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant your forearms down to the floor. So grab opposite elbows, take your elbows right under your shoulders. Plant your forearms forward. Push the floor away with your elbows. Retuck your left toes if you need. Lift the knee. And then push into your elbows to lift your right leg off the mat. Hold here for 2 breaths. Exhale, lower your right leg, hips down, left leg lowers as well. And now you get to relax. So take your time, take whatever version of pigeon you like. If you want to twist, you can twist over to the right, or you can just lower straight down. If you want to move, feel free to move. If you don't feel like moving, you don't have to. Take one more round of breath here. Then inhale, slowly lift up, palms under shoulders, and then switch or swing your left leg in front of you. So you're going to take your right heel to your inner left thigh, left leg straight forward, left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift and lengthen your arms. Exhale, hinge over your left leg. So fingers down either side of your leg, onto your calf or chin. You can hang onto your foot, anything that feels good here. Take 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, slowly lift up. You're going to plant your right foot so that it's all the way on the mat. Scooch it out so it's just outside your right hip. Then you're going to lean forward, shift your weight into your right leg and your right foot. If your heel lifts, that's fine. Then you're going to lift your left leg. If you can stand up, this is really hard for me, so I always take my knee in towards my chest. Butt goes back and stand up. So keep your left leg extended. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, bend the knee. Shoot your left toes back behind you. Plant the toes for crescent. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Right elbow touches your right knee. Plant palms. Shift your weight forward. So you're going to lift your left foot. See if you can get more of your weight into your right knee. So you're putting pretty much most of your weight onto your right arm. And then if you can get a lift, cool. If not, this is Ekapada Bakasana, one-legged crow. Left toe step down, step back to plank. Inhale, hips low, heart through, up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Whew. All right, let's see if I can remember all that for the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts up, open the hip and the knee. Micro bend your right knee, and then move the leg around. Inhale, straighten your left leg, square the hips. Exhale, left shin forward, right knee down, pigeon, other side, Ekapada Kapotasana. So same thing, depending on how tight this hip is, or loose, or even it is to the other hip, make the same or different movements that feel good. Same options, right toes can tuck, you can lift the knee. So feeling really the engagement in the legs first. Lower the hips. Inhale, reach the arms. Tuck the low ribs in, lean back from the hips. Exhale, forearms down to the floor. Grab your elbows. Replant your palms face forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Push into your elbows, and then use your back leg and your elbows. Lift your left leg off the mat. 2 deep breaths here. If you're shaking, it's good. Slowly lower your left leg. Relax your right knee down. Take your favorite variation of pigeon. So same thing if you wanted to twist over to the left. If you just want to lower straight down, cool. Maybe just elbows come down. Maybe even stay upright, working more on the back bend a little bit. Whatever you want. All right, next inhale, slowly lift up, plant the palms, shift your weight to the left hip, swing your right leg forward. So right leg straight forward, right toes up, micro bend your right knee, left foot to inner right thigh. Inhale, lengthen tall, reach both arms up. Exhale, hinge ribs towards your right thigh. Relax your arms down, hang on to whatever feels good. 2 deep breaths here in your Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, slowly lengthen back up. Lift your left knee, plant your left foot down so it's a little to the side of your left hip. Left arm inside the leg. That helps me, that might not help you. You can use the leg as like leverage. You're gonna shift forward, so most of your weight is in your left foot. If the heel lifts, don't worry about it. Lift your right leg, maybe pull the knee in towards your chest. Butt goes back. When you're ready, you can slowly stand up. Whew, this is my weak side, so it's like, it doesn't want to happen ever. Extend your right leg straight forward. Maybe just keep the knee bent. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bend your right knee into your chest. Hinge forward. Shoot your right toes back. Float the toes down. Inhale, push your ceiling away from you. Exhale, bend your elbows. Left elbow towards left knee. Palms plant, shift forward. So you're shifting your weight into your hands and your left toes. So connect your left elbow, like just above the elbow, into your kneecap. Shift your weight forward, push into your hands. Maybe the left foot lifts for a second. Ekapada Bakasana. Toes release back down. Push into your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms plant. Step yourself back to plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. 2 deep breaths here. Then inhale, knees down, keep your toes tucked. Either come back up to kneeling or set your hips back to your heels. Shake out your hands. Go high, go low, go side, cross the other way. Make yourself laugh behind cactus. Move your head gently. Circle through your wrists. Okay, so now we are going to work on side crow. Why not? So we're going to be jumping forward. So only jump as far forward as feels comfortable. These are like side burpees or some shit. I don't know what they're called exactly. So come back to downward facing dog. From your down dog, inhale, lift your hips, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, create a spring. Jump your feet to the outside of your right foot. Then you're going to inhale, jump back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, knees bend. Look at your left hand. Jump your feet towards the outside of your left foot. Inhale, jump back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do 2 more each side and then do side crow. So inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Jump forward. Inhale, jump back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, heels lift. Look forward. Exhale, bend knees. Jump left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more time each side. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Jump right. So here, you're already basically having your right elbow touch your left thigh. You're going to lift your hips, put all of your weight into your right arm, and then lean forward, 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 and down. Maybe float your left feet off, or both of your feet, I guess. And then if you want to do Ekapada Vinyasa 2, or whichever one you want, go for it. I'm tired, so I'm just going to jump back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, heels lift, look forward. Exhale, bend knees, jump left. So same thing, your left elbow is already to the inside of the center inside of your right thigh. So palms plant, lift your hips, bend your elbows, look forward and down. Float your float your feet. I don't know why I keep doing that. And then lower your feet down if you're not doing a weird leg variation. Inhale, jump back to plank. Ooh, next inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. I'm going to do child's pose. So wherever you're resting, take 3 deep breaths. And then inhale, slowly lift up. Sorry, that was more like 5 breaths. So if you can sit on your heels, go for it. If not, you can sit cross-legged. That's also fine. Take your wrists together, fingers wide, and you're going to roll through your wrists. And then roll the other way. So pro of virtual yoga classes, you can do whatever you want. You can have a lot of fun. There's less pressure. And a con is I can't actually teach you how to do these poses if you want to do them. Shake out wrists. And then you're going to slither forward all the way to your belly. So pick up your feet, switch your feet gently side to side. Then left foot down, reach back for your right foot with your right hand. Gentle quad stretch. So here you're just kind of relaxing the foot to the outside of your right hip. Turn wherever it feels comfortable for your back or your shoulder. And then just take 2 breaths here. Let go of that leg. Bring your right arm forward. Pick up your left foot. Reach back for your left foot with your left hand. Gently pull the heel towards your hip. And then anything that feels good here. Any movements, just be kind to your knee. Not a lot of force. 2 deep breaths. Gently let go of the foot. Come forward. You're going to gently move your shoulders side to side. If you want to turn your head behind each shoulder, go for it. And then lower your heart down just like we did at the beginning of class. You're going to bend your knees, flex your feet. So deep bend in the knees so you can reach back for your heels or your ankles rather. And then you're going to reach your toes back. Keep your knees or at least your quads touching the mat. And you're just feeling the stretch in your shoulders and middle back. Take 2 deep breaths here in your modified bow. Slowly release at the end of your exhale. So hands come down, chin can come down, one cheek if that feels good. Wiggle your hips a little side to side. Hands under shoulders, inhale and push yourself up to table. Readjust knees and hands if you need to. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread your left hand under your right armpit. Come all the way down. So what I really like to do is reach my top arm up to the ceiling. So if you want to reach straight up and turn your head, cool. Or you can plant your right palm on top of your left. You can reach your right arm in front of your head to your right hip, low back, left thigh. Just move around, experiment. Maybe try something that you don't normally do. Take 2 more deep breaths here in your thread the needle. When you're ready to come out, right palm plants next to your face. Inhale, left arm opens up to the ceiling again. Exhale, plant it down, then switch sides. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, thread all the way down. Same thing. Find a variation that you like. Experiment, move around. Feel it out. Once you settle, take those 2 deep breaths. Left palm replants next to your face. Inhale, open your right arm back to the ceiling. Exhale, plant it down. Then if you want to jump forward to seated, walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, bend your knees a lot, hips back, ribs towards thighs, and then jump your feet towards your thumbs and sit. Touch the soles of your feet together. Feet away from you gets into the outsides of your thighs, outsides of hips. Feet close to you gets into your inner thighs more, whatever you like. Hands to lower legs or feet. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, hinge 45 degrees. So your spine is still neutral. And then you're going to push your elbows into the fleshy part of your legs, whether it's your calves or your thighs, and then push up into your elbows with your legs. Keep your shoulders relaxing away from your ears. And take a couple more breaths with this engagement first. Feel your legs engaging. And then on your next exhale, release your elbows. You can come forward, you can round, arms reach forward to the side. I kind of like to sway a little bit side to side. Feel free to do that too. Anything that feels good on your back and your hips. And then you're going to take 3 more deep breaths wherever you are. Inhale, slowly lengthen back up to seated. Pick up your knees, take your feet as wide as your mat, hands back behind you, and then just gently rock your knees side to side. Extend both legs forward, so you're going to reach through your heels, flex your toes back to your face, and then micro bend at least into your legs. So fingers come down either side. You're going to lean forward a little bit. We're going to do leg lifts because I know it's your favorite. So you're going to pull your low ribs in, feel engagement in your hip flexors and your low core. Lift your right leg, lower it down. Lift your left leg, lower it down. 2 more. Right, left. Again, right, left. Both heels down. Bend your knees. Slowly lay back down. Slide your feet close to you. Plant them down. Inhale, lift your hips. Reach your arms overhead. Bridge. Exhale, lower hips down. Lift your feet. Rock yourself back up. Because guess what? We're going to do it again. Okay? So if you can lift both legs at the same time, you're going to do 3 with me. If you can't lift both legs at the same time, you're going to do 3 each leg at a time. So same thing we just did, or both at a time. So fingers tent down, hinge forward, pull your low ribs in, lift both legs, lower them down. You can use your fingers to help lift legs, lower down. 1 more, lift legs, lower down. Plant your feet, or for more of a challenge, keep your legs extended. Roll yourself all the way down. Bend your knees, feet towards your butt. Inhale, lift hips, reach your arms back. Exhale, lower down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift hips, reach back. Exhale, lower. And then on this 3rd one, we're going to hold. So inhale, lift up into your bridge. Take your arms wherever you want. So if you like to clasp your hands underneath you, you can do that. Snuggle your shoulders together. If you can touch your feet, then you're going to reach for your ankles, and then you're going to pull your ankles with your hands and then push the mat away from you with your feet. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Release your arms and your hands. Slowly lower your legs back down. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Gently swish your knees side to side. Then bring your right knee into your chest. Straighten your left leg forward and down. Inhale, open your right arm to the side. Maybe cactus it if that feels better. Exhale, twist your right knee over to the left. Jatara Parivartanasana. So move your head wherever it feels best for your neck. Adjust your hips or your shoulders if that makes you more comfortable. Your right knee does not have to touch the floor. That's not really the goal. The goal is to make your back feel better. Maybe close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, when you're ready, roll to your back again. Bring both knees into your chest, hug yourself in, sway a little side to side. Then reach for the outsides of your feet, ankles or calves, happy baby pose. Any movements in happy baby that feel good, do it. Maybe half happy baby, blah, blah, blah. It's a very technical yoga term, blah, blah, blah. Then left knee hugs into your chest, right leg extends forward down to the mat. Inhale, open your left arm to the side. Exhale, cross your left knee over to the right. So then same thing, any adjustments to make your shoulders or your hips feel better. Turn your head wherever you want or wherever your body wants.
Maybe close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. When you're ready, inhale, slowly come back to center. Hug both knees in. Make any movements that feel good. Take any final poses you want to end your practice with before Shavasana. And then for Shavasana, I want you to do basically whatever you want. So you can bend your knees, plant and let your knees knock together, like we started class with, hands on your belly. If you want to do something different, like bound angle, Bakasana, traditional legs, arms overhead. If you want to lay face down, that's fine. If you want to come up to seated, that's fine. I'm just going to sit up so you can hear me better. You could even do Shavasana in child's pose if that's a variation that makes you feel really comfortable and really safe. So get out any wiggles that you might need to make yourself feel even more comfortable. Feel all the muscles in your face relax. Feel your jaw relax. And as for the next few minutes, allowing your body to rest in stillness, also allow your mind to rest in stillness. So anytime a thought or a distraction comes up, just reorient your attention to your breath. And if your natural breath feels good and makes sense to you and helps you feel anchored and grounded, then just follow the natural rise and fall of your belly. And if your mind is extra active today, then send a little bit deeper inhales down into your belly. So a little bit more focus, a little bit more intention. And vice versa, send your exhales from your belly. Just relaxing all of your attention from up in your mind, up in your head, down, lower into your belly. Letting your breath, your belly breath, be the forefront of your focus. And whatever thoughts or distractions that are happening, allow them to fade into the background. They're still there, they're still happening, they're still real, but they don't have to be your primary focus right now. And if you want to or are able to, then you can turn the feet off and stay here for as long as you like. Maybe just counting to about 30 breaths. That's about 5 more minutes if you like. Or if you know that you have things to do or you're ready to come out, just take 3 more deep inhales and exhales in and out of your belly. Start by making gentle movements in your extremities, so just wiggle your fingers and your toes. And slowly move your wrists and your ankles. Maybe gently turn your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And if you're in a position to do so, you can do a full body stretch, reaching your arms overhead, point and flex your feet straight forward. And then in your favorite way, in a slow but mindful way, just make your way up to seated. So you can roll to one side, or if you want to mindfully rock forward and back on your spine like a little kid. It's one of my favorite ways to do it. And once you come up to seated, just sit up nice and tall through your spine. You can wiggle out through your shoulders or your hips. And then either halfway or fully close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. Let your thumbs touch your chest. And just feel gratitude for the practice you were able to do. Gratitude that you're healthy. Gratitude that you woke up this morning. You can always cultivate gratitude from even the smallest intention. Take one more deep breath in and let it go. The light in me honors the same light in all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.